Hello everyone and welcome back to Hypermine. I've been busy as in just standing around crafting things for hours on end. So if we go in here, you can see there's a giant massive cube of what the hell is this? And this is, I finally got an applied energistics containment thing for crafting. You can see I've moved this over, shoved it over, got a few extra things going on. So I got the crafting terminal still. That's a good point. I should go over here and check this. And this is the ore processing room set up. I wouldn't say fully yet. It's close to being full though. So you've got gold going in there. And so the ore triplicator set up is that same as Swan. Purification chamber, crusher, enrichment chamber, and smelter. And they're just making things as they do. So that's fairly standard. This I'll explain in a second. Then I decided that having the basic quick power system in here wasn't very good, so I took it out and I built a separate room for it. Follow the pipes. Ooh, nearly fell down there. In here, we just have the generator. Yep, the generator, the separator, the energy cube still, and the aqueous accumulator. Now, with the separator, you can see there's this other pipe that runs into here, and that is giving the around here, the purification chamber oxygen, which it needs to be able to do this stuff. So if I quickly go through here, where is it? There it is. You can see it can either use flint or just flint really. Flint makes oxygen for free, or we can use the pipes, or we also have in there a gas tank. And I made the gas tank because if this gets full of oxygen, so if this gets full, it won't make hydrogen either. So I need to keep toggling this dump thing on and off, or keeping it backed up in this oxygen tank. So that's why that tank's there. Right. But we have an issue. So here's the container. We need a ME cable. Just one. There we go. And basically what this allows us to do, is be able to create patterns to craft certain things. So you can see we got this, which uses 4 stone, 4 iron ingots to make the factory blocks. Fair enough. So if we put that there, we can see if we search for factory blocks, we take out all our factory blocks. It says craft, and I can say make me 64 blocks. You can see it's made them really quick. And you got this up here if I craft multiple things. And that's really good, really cool. There's an issue though. It's now using a lot of power, and the reason it's using so much power is because I made it a bit bigger than I intended. So this is one page. There are 27 pages, and that's because inside of here there are these things. These are the pattern providers. So that's one. That's the first one with all the things that you saw, and there's the second one. And basically this thing is not hollow. It is not hollow at all. It's filled with those. So because it's got all of them in. So I thought each interior one would only give me like a few of these, not a whole page. So I have a lot more than I need, and this is way bigger than I need it to be. But it's taking more power than I need. So if we put it in here, quickly fly over, you'll see, come on, there we go, that now we are slowly losing power, or at least it should be. There you go. Very slowly, but it does go down. So that's why that's not connected at the moment. So that means we need to start working on the actual use of oil. So we got the oil. Whoops. Wait, what? I'm in cheat mode. No, I'm in recipe mode. I don't know why I did that. So I can use the oil to make fuel, and then I want to use the fuel in various things. So fuel, we can use it in we'll probably use it in the firebox or something to make steam. I don't know, we got to find out what sort of generators we got ready. Got all sorts of generator. Biofuel generator. Now we want stuff that consumes it, but we'll figure that out first. What we need to do is make a few things. We need a mobile platform for absorbing those. I think for that we need a pump. Not a pumpo, a pump. For that one we'll probably do it. And we're going to need a refinery. It's getting quite easy to make. And I'm also going to want to make a... I think it's in here. Do they have tesseracts in this pack? Yes, we do. I want to make tesseracts. So that's going to be a thing that's going to take me a little while actually looking at it. Or something similar to a tesseract. But that means I need to get this central thing sorted. But to do that, I've finally realised I have a builder's wand. I've had this for ages, just sat around in my bag from when I did a dungeon, and basically it does what it says here. When you right click a block, it'll check for ones in my inventory and then extend it. So I thought that would be cool. You can even see it gives me a little outline. So if I need to fill in things, I can just go bam, bam, bam. So much quicker. Just fill that, fill that. Okay, and we want to go to there. Back one. Okay, let's fill that bit in first. Because I don't want to get to go under there. There we go. I can just fill all of this in like so. And this is going to make building this thing a piece of cake. So I'm going to get this done. And we're going to quickly go over the plans I have for this room actually. As I never went over what these do. These allow me to use the crafting thing with these interfaces. So it knows if I request a iron ore clump, which uses an iron ore, to stick it in this machine. And that works. If I request an iron ore, it will stick it in this machine. But the problem with that is it waits for it to then come back. So let me just show you. I don't know if I've got any ore left actually. Ah, yeah, we got one. So if I request for one iron ore, that's iron. Go, make me one of these. Okay, it will stay up here, and it won't let me craft anything else until that's done, because it will send it to here, and then wait for the clump to come back, and that's not going to work. So we've got to clear that out there. But it is smart, this crafting thing. So if we search for a piston, anyway, if we search for a piston when I've got this connected, see I've got a recipe for a sticky piston and a normal piston. Now I don't have any normal pistons, but if I request one sticky piston, it will make one normal piston and then turn it into a sticky piston, so it can do stages of the crafting. So my plan today, I'm going to make some interfaces. I'm going to quickly, and I've also got them saved as a recipe because they are quite tricky. So I need 1, 2, 3 interfaces. It should just make the stuff to make them. One. Are we missing materials? So you see, it's got to craft these things first. It's not saying I'm missing any materials. I must be missing materials. What could I be missing? Usually it says. I don't know what I'm missing, so I'm going to have to look that up. So if I make one of those, cancel those. Oh, I remember now. So I think the issue is it's trying to make one of these, but to do that, it's in here. So this needs to be empty. So if I take that out real quick, there we go, it will make one up for me now. I remember these things. So yeah, that's the issue, because the smelter's in use at the moment. There we go. So just put those back in there and it will shoot down here. There we go, that's been made now. So yeah, we've only got one interface. So I'll wait for this stuff to be smelting and I'll bring you back once I can actually set this up. I have a visitor, and thunder and lightning to herald his arrival. Hello, ow. Hello. How are you shooting me through a wall? I found the world's best skeleton apparently. Alright, we're gonna go full on flame strike on him. He deserves it. There we go. He's dead. How'd he spawn? Could he spawn on these? Are these counted as spawnable? So that's a bit annoying. Let's put that there. Because as far as I can tell, everywhere's lit up. But anyway, all my ore's done processing, so I need to make some interfaces. So I need one. Oh, I don't have it connected, do I? No, I removed it. So we need 1, 2, 3 interfaces, so I need 2 more. So interface. Now if I craft 2 of those, it is crafting, so it should have sent some things over to here. Yeah, there we go, now it's working. So what I need to do is get my crescent wrench and pick a load of this up, because I need to make a bit of room. So you grab you, grab you, grab you. Okay. And I'm probably going to have to grab you as well, thinking about it. So, yoink, yoink, and yoink. There we go. Right, so the smelter needs to go at the end. And we're going to have to go grab those other interfaces. They should be numbered now. Interface, there they are. Okay, so now I should be able to put all this in the place it needs to go. So if I go like this, then the purification system is the first one. Goes purification, enrichment. Yeah, so crusher. Can't remember the order now. But I know it's purification first, so let's grab. I need this back on my thing. Quickly, so you get that. You need to crush it. Okay, so yeah, it goes purification. And that. No, we don't have enough room. So, wait. They look the same, which is a pain. Okay. So that goes there, goes there. Why are you not snacking with the other ones? Ah, pre-configured, right. So, what I need to do is move this over another one then. I'm going to have to be a bit cheeky. Alright, so the enrichment chamber goes there. Interface, crusher, interface, purification chamber. Grab that interface. That one can go on, whoops, there. Okay, so put the other interface in there. So now this one, I need to make it to not do these 1-to-1s. I need them to do the 1-to-3. And then we got the last interface to go on here. And this one can take the processor and the sand one, because they're basic ones are always going to need. I need the import bus to put back at the end here. And one ME cable, which I have spare here. And here, I think. Okay, so now they're wired back up, so that's working now. Now, to do this, I figured I'm going to move this air one. I'm going to get rid of this for now. Just get rid of all of it. I'm going to have it go running underneath the structure itself, because it makes sense that there'd be pipes underneath. So let's get in. There we go. Go away. Okay. For now, we'll have the tank to do it anyway. So this probably isn't getting energy anymore, so we may as well grab these, just so they're out of the way. Right. So that's the new ore triplicator setup. I need to run the ME cable over, so I need a bit more. Right, so ME cable. Okay. And we can, what I need to do is just run it to each of these interfaces. Like so. So that one's got multiple in, but what this should do is each one now has the input. So iron, I got rid of it. So if I come up like this and put in a iron clump in, iron ore in there, I want to see what it does. I want to see if it goes into this or into that or where it goes. I probably don't have enough oxygen, do I? Where's the tank? There's the tank. Right. So it goes in there. Okay, and that's gone somewhere. So it's probably gone back into iron. Ah, perfect. So it's made the iron clump. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now what I need to do is take. I need one more ME blank pattern actually. Blank. Make me another one. There we go. We're going to need one more for this. Right. So we're going to start with iron. So we get, I hope I had everything on me. All but the iron ore. Right, so this is iron ore. Iron ore to make 3 of that. Encode. Okay, clear. Then we use 1 of those to make 1 of those. Encode. Clear. 1 of those to make 1 of those. Encode. Clear. Now I just need a iron bar. Okay, 1 iron bar from 1 of those. Cross 1, yep, so encode. So those should be the 4 things we need. Okay, so in there we put the 3 clumps from 1 iron. There we put the dirty iron from a clump. There we put the iron dust from a dirty iron. There we put that from that. And that should, if I'm right, set everything in motion. So we're going to come over here, go to iron. Now we have 420. And we want to craft, we need to get rid of everything from here. There we go. Right, so we got no iron ore left in here at all. So let's make 3. So hopefully it should understand. Okay, it's thrown it in there. It should hopefully pass it through to the next place when this is done. Oh, look at that. Now, I don't know what it's done with the other 2. I don't know if that's going to go into here when that's done. Let's have a look. Okay, it hasn't gone back in. So I don't know if it's going to... I might have to change that to be 3 to 3. Oh no, wait, there it is. It's doing it. So it's sort of going in odd stages. So I'll process that one and shove it in there. Yep. And then when that's done, it should... Okay, so that's cool. So let's click this, go back to iron, and grab that out. We need... Let's make 20. Just to see how it processes that. So does it stick it all in at once? No, it appears to do it one at a time. Okay, so that's clicking down. So again, I've got 2 in there. It should alternate now, I believe. Okay, maybe not. Definitely need a little bit of tinkering. Currently crafting. Okay, it is working, but it's a slow process. But that means I have automatic ore smelting production for iron now. It's now, of course, I just got to make this for every ore. That's going to take me a while. Okay, so I'm going to finish just cleaning this up now. I've got a load of stuff in here I don't really need. And I'll be back when I can do some actual building work. Okay, it's time to do a little bit of building. I've set up another recipe in here just to make stone. Because just to smelt stone, because that's something that this thing was missing. It was missing the ability to make iron and stone. So that's being able to make these anytime I want, as long as I have cobblestone or iron ore, which is pretty cool. Let me just check this because I need to leave that running. Ah, we got loads of power. Right, but I started doing a little bit of a basic mock-up of the main chamber, as it were, and this will be where ore will be, not ore, oil will be refined. Now, I've come up from a building plan, so let's head out here. So here's the oil rig. There's going to be 2, maybe 3 floors. Now, this is the first floor, obviously, and this is mostly going to be a production line. It's going to be used for automated, functional things that do stuff. So like this room now automatically makes me ore. It also has this in here if I need metallurgic stuff. It also has the ME crafting system and the whole setup down here. It also has a power generator and a fuel generator eventually. So what I also plan to add is we got loads of ore berries, so I want to make a room to harvest them, automatically smelt them down. That's something I got planned. So this is basically the floor of production and automation. Now the second floor is going to be the practical side, where I'm going to have all the things I can use. So, for example, there'll be another crafting station up there, where I can grab stuff from down here. There'll be charging pads, armor stuff to get, food, yeah, everything that's basically outputted from this lower floor will go onto the second floor. It'll have living quarters and things like that. And overall, I think that's the general plan. But we need to make it look good. That's a very important thing. So we got some of these. I'm going to quickly chisel up some more of the. No, I want the yellow. And I want to keep those. Actually, no, I want to change these into. Actually, no, I don't. I want the armor plated ones. I think armor. Okay, they're still being made, aren't they? Yep. Okay, they're still being made, and they're going to take a little while because they take more stone than these do. But we'll take what we've got. Let's grab them all, and I'll just chisel them all up to be the same thing. So chisel them into default. Okay. Now I want to make a sort of wall to go around the edging. So I want to find a nice metal-y plate. So let's try this one. Actually, it's a very rusty. We want to try the one with no rust on it. And come over here. So you can see how we have the two central buildings. Then we just sort of want a windbreak wall. So we go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to see how this looks. If I just bring this around. Right, so we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right where the light is. We go out there. I can sort of curve it so there's this corner we use for other things, and then we need to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it needs to come out that far. So let's just quickly make a diagonal here. Ooh, too far. And I don't usually do much building on camera because I'm always nervous about the outcome. I don't want to come too out and then 1, 2. Let's try that. Just to give it more of a gradual curve. Whoops, that's not the block I wanted to break. Okay. And this will literally just be a decorative wall with a pathway, so I'll probably have another little building in there. So let's see how this looks. I'm just going to build this up. How many layers do I need it to be? 4 layers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 layers. Although I don't know about that because, actually, it'll be 4 layers high with these metal plates, like so. Then I need the last layer to be similar to this. So actually we're going to need to go 1 higher, 1 extra block, and then these. And this is going to be the next floor. You can see it's going to be slightly inlet over this. It's not going to be in line. So I just want to build all around like this. Extend the warning block, I think it's called, the hazard block around this shape that we've got laid up here. And this will be the start of the second floor. It should be a bit more curved than the initial platform, which I think will be a good look. And then if we go for another fully on the top one, I might go for a full circle for that, just to bring more shape into the design. So let's just, break that. Now I'm going to use the yellow hazmat, Yeah, hazard, that's the one. Yellow hazard blocks for the edging, like this, all the way around on every side, all the same. And for inside, I'm going to use the orange one, which you'll see more of in a bit. Okay, so that's going to be the basis for this. Now, if I use these factory blocks, and we just want to see how it looks if I fill it all up, as close as I can get at the moment. So if coming from distance, it's sort of just a bit of extra padding to the thing. I don't know if I want to come out that far with it though. So these are, what if I do 4? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1 more layer off. Take these out. Because I don't want these to be a main supporting wall, I want them to be a sort of break. Then we're going to have it, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say we have another one come up here afterwards. So they're just going to be supporting pillars as well as these main breaks. How much room does that give us on this side? That gives us 3. That's actually perfect. So I might do some more of those. I'm going to have to request to make some more machine frame. No, stop. I keep going and search for machine, but Right, let's just make 3 stacks worth, and I think we're still making, yeah, we're still crafting those. So that's going to be a little while. But I can grab some of these, because I'm not going to need all this yet. Oh, I can chisel that into these. Now, I don't know if I want to stick with these ones. If I just bring this over here and make it look a bit more supported though. Yeah, I like that. There'd be these big gaps. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go down again. Now, I don't know if 5 is going to be a set number, if that's a one-off thing. I'm going to have to work out how much space is between each end. But that's the basic shape we're going to go for the second layer. I'm probably not going to use the same texture as I have down here for the next layer. I'm going to use a more polished one. I might use a stone texture from chisel. So we got, where are they? All these ones here. So we got limestone, which might actually look quite good. Marble, I'm going to be very careful with using marble if I use it at all. We got the cobblestone ones. Might use some mossy in some of the wet areas. Stone, obviously. I think that'll probably do for that. So we've got the futuristic armor ones as well, though. We can use that to make stuff which are done around here. So you can see we got this lower level, which is this armor plating block. And because this is going to be the refinery room, I've put in these giant vent-like things, and they're just to vent out all the air now. And I want to put some orange hazard lights around this one, as it's sort of a main production area. But I want to put some of this in the flooring, and I want to test out some of the different blocks that I haven't actually used yet, because that's quite a good one. It's quite a good default building block, because it looks just like a different stone texture. I'm going to use that on all the entrances and exits, just to give that a little bit of something, just so you can tell you're going into a different area. I'll have that come out one each side as well, I think, just to give it a bit of variety. Oh, come on. Now, all these doors and stuff I'm doing, not doors, all these walls and stuff that I'm doing, I do want to break them up, because at the moment they all look very samey, and I don't want that. Having a build look uniform's very important, but having flat walls is something I've been trying to get away from doing, and yeah, I've been doing it quite a lot in this build so far. But I am still getting set up. That is important to remember. In the very early stages, we have temporary power supply. We've only got an ore system, really. We're still in the very early stages in this build, so that is something I'm trying to make sure I remember in planning. So let's quickly just use these. There we go. I think that's a good shape. I like that shape and that design with the big gaps. I think that will look cool when it's done. But like I said, it's flat, very flat. So if we come in here, and this is 4, so let's take out these middle 6 and see what else I could put in there. We could put in these wireframes. Let's see what those look like. That's not a wireframe. That is my other thing. So these are the sort of vents. And that does break it up a bit. Don't know if that's what I want, but you get where I'm going with this. I don't want it to be as flat as it has looked. So we've got all of them. We're missing one. There we go. So what else could we try? We could try, where's that circuitry one? Let's try the circuit one. Just ooh, that looks quite cool. Yeah, I think that might be the one that we used to break it up. So I might make this like over here. Grab those. Ooh, didn't want to take that one. But let's go like that. And then we can make another circuitry one in there. Oh yeah, I think that breaks up just enough, and it looks fairly uneven. So I've got to make a load more of these things. I've got to check how much iron I've got as well. Oh, he's got quite a lot of iron, 300 left. So okay, and in there we're still making the armor plating. But yeah, I think this is definitely the next stage that I need to go for. I also need to light up. I don't want to I've had creepers spawning somewhere around here, and they've been trying to get me, which isn't good when I'm using the auto crafting system at AFK. There's some spawning areas. I knew there had to be some. So let's just give a quick fly around. There's a bit of a dark area. I do love having these spells just for lighting. I will change all the lighting once the structure has a more concrete shape and base. But for now, we're definitely making progress. I will probably finish this outer shell for next time. We'll have this nice design set up. And what I also wanted to do was make some iron bars, actually. We've got a few, but we need more than that. So let's make 1, 2, 3. That should be enough. Clear that. Because I wanted to use these iron grids, and there's quite a few to pick from. So let's see what these spikes look like. Now I just want to have these sort of around. Do I want one here? Or do I want I don't really like the spikes. Get rid of those and try a different one. I don't really know if I want them on the bit before, or grid might be better. Yes, this would just be the whole sort of watch your footing sort of thing. So I can either have it like that, or we can have it on the hazard sign. Let's see what looks better. From here, they look pretty much the same. I don't know. You guys give me a description, comment on which way you'd rather see these fences go. You can either have them on the yellow or on the metal or on the hazard sign. So let me know. I'll finish this for next time, and I'll see you then. Toodles.